My ethic is best captured by the saying tama tu, tama ora, tama noho, tama mate, which is translated means he who sits dies and he who stands lives. Now that's the literal translation. What it means to me is you know, if you want to make something of yourself and if you want something, it's up to you to do something about it, and you can't just sit back and think about it. If you're just sitting back and thinking about it, then you're dreaming. You need to put that into action. So
you
everything
need to establish for yourself, for your whānau, for your wider community, and it's important that you have that perspective of where you're heading to. You may fall off that path or diverge off the path every now and then for various reasons, but it's always important that you do continually look ahead, and if you do fall off the path, that you work towards getting back on the right track, you know, getting back on the waka, I guess you could say, so that you keep heading in that positive direction.
There were times when I failed subjects at school, not because I'm not intelligent, but because I hung out with perhaps the wrong people, and I think your peers and who you hang out with and who you kick it with is very important. And if you have good mates that and good bros that would support you and advise you on school, to do well at school, to succeed in sports, to reach your potential in anything that you do. I think those are the mates that really care for you and are there for you for the long haul. There are mates that are there to perhaps there for a short term to perhaps lead you astray from what you can really achieve, and I guess those mates, you'll probably need to look around yourself and you can identify those mates. You can actually handpick who these mates are that will probably drag you down. And my learning is that I think in order to succeed, in order to achieve your potential, you really need to hang out with really good friends that would support you and push you and really lift you to really do well in whatever you choose to do in your life.
You know, like things like peer pressure, and they're tough. You just got to learn to stick and surround yourself with people who care about you, and the ones that will have your back at the end of the day, really, rather than the ones that are there by your side when the good times are there.
Well, I guess just judging on my experience, I guess the best way to get out of this hole and pursue a dream or a goal that you want to do, I think literally the easiest step, which is the first step, is just to ask for help in general for those people around you. Because even if the person you ask isn't able to help you per se, then I'm sure they'll be able to find someone else or would have other connections to help you in where you're going. And then once you start doing that networking, it's easier to start getting your goals and dreams intact and make a bit of a game plan. But yeah, if you make a mistake or if you just miss out, if you keep trying towards the same goal, you know, you're going to get there eventually. There's going to be speed bumps along the way. No road is smooth the whole way around. But I find that it's not always about the destination that you're going to. It's more how you get there and the roads you take to get there that make the dream worth living it.
My definition of success is completely individualistic, and it's something that you need to shape for yourselves. If you're happy with what you're doing and you're enjoying doing it, that's being successful. You can't develop something around another person's ideals. It's up to you as an individual to enjoy what you're doing, embrace it and go for it. That's success.
Doing my thing down here in Aotearoa and trying to leave the world a better place than when I got here. So for me, it's all about whānau. It's all about basically walking in the steps of your ancestors, and our ancestors were great. They did great things, they did amazing things, and that's why they have tribes named after them. So if I can have a tribe named after me one day, Ngai Eru or Ngati Eru or something like that, that would be amazing. I would be really happy about that. You know, only time will tell, but I'm adamant that one day I'll have my own hapu name or tribe named after me.
Success to me is setting yourself a goal and just going for it and not holding back, giving it a real good try. I remember being really inspired by him because he went through high school and teachers would always say, oh, you should give trades the try, or you know, giving him other options and not anything like medicine. But he really believed in himself and he set himself the goal of graduating in medicine, and now he's a doctor, and so he's graduated and now he's married to a girl who's also studying medicine as well, and they have an awesome future, and it's all because he believed in himself and he set that goal and he really did give it a go, and he went through a whole lot of studying courses to help him because everyone learns differently, and so he went out and did what he could to achieve his goal.
You can do what anyone else in this world can do, but only you can do it better. So it's very important that you determine what you want and work hard for it, strive for it. I wanted to be a doctor, and now I am a doctor. I've got my stethoscope now, which is pretty much a sign of a doctor. Sometimes we just hang it there, but it's like a sign of a doctor. And yeah, I listened to my heart, and this is what I wanted to do, is to become a doctor. You can do it too.
If someone tells you the sky is the limit, tell them there's footprints on the moon.